sand. And in the wake of the night, my soul is turning in your hand, in your hand.
Hey, it's your girl Miss Riss with Spotlight in the City. I am here at my very first house concert in Tucker, Georgia. Today we have one of our folk artists, Gove, and he's like a folk artist / bluegrass artist. And pretty much what a house concert is when one of the neighbors in your neighborhood basically organizes a concert for the neighborhood, and all the neighbors come, they bring their lawn chair, kind of like Chastain a little bit, but not. I mean, this is so organic. I'm about to do my own house concert. I'm telling you, it's the truth. So come on with me, and you'll be able to see what I get to see.
Not a trace left behind. I could have loved you better, baby. I didn't mean to be unkind. That was the last thing on my mind.
Spotlight in the City. I'm your host, Miss Riss, and we are in Tucker, Georgia. We're getting ready for the performance of Gove. How are you?
Gove Scrivenor. I am fine. How are you?
Great. So basically tell us what type of music that you perform.
It's folk and blues, and I'm a singer-songwriter, so it's and a little bit of country. They say it's eclectic these days.
Eclectic.
Americana. Let's say Americana.
Okay, great. When did you get started doing this? Like, how did you get started?
I got started back in about 1963 or 4. My father used to have a bunch of his friends come in from all over the place and play music on the weekends up in Connecticut. And I just got attached to it and went in the Navy and then learned how to play the guitar a little bit. And one thing led to another, went to the Newport Folk Festival a few times, and that's where I got my folk thing going, I think. That was in 63, 4, and 5. And I drew a little crowd under a tree up there, in 65, and thought, well, hell, I'll just see if I can't do this, for a living. And I'm still eking it out.
Well, can you tell us about one of your favorite songs that you have out now, or an older song that just get your heart every time that you perform it?
There's two that for some reason I'm just always repeating. One was written by Tom Paxton years and years and years ago. It's called Last Thing on My Mind. I'll do that tonight. And oddly enough, these are two songs that aren't mine.
Okay.
But the other one is Bob Dylan's Girl from the North Country, which I really love. I'll do that too. And then I got a few of my own, but I can't really pick anything in particular.
You don't have no favorites?
No, those two, that'll work for now.
When I was pulling up, the most interesting thing is that we're in it looks like a small established community in Tucker, and he performs at house concerts. So just to come into the neighborhood and see the neighbors walking down with their lawn chairs and all that good stuff, and you would never know that this existed. Absolutely. How did you get started doing the house concerts?
Well, the house concerts, as far as I know, started 20 years ago. Somebody invited some friends over, and everybody put a little money in the tip jar or whatever, and it's evolved into a real going concern. They're all over the country. There could be 15 people. There could be 100 people.
Wow!
But it's different than a house party because you expect your guests, to sit down twice for 40 minutes or 45 and listen to whoever you're presenting at your house. Whereas a house party could be around the pool and everybody's raising heck and just have big old noisy time. And so they really are little concerts.
Wow.
And then, of course, it's great for us singer-songwriters that are traveling the country because, especially in the middle of the week, somebody does it in the middle of the week and you're working on weekends and you're 1,000 miles from home.
Wow.
So, or wherever you are on the road, you can't go home. So a lot of the middle of the week house concerts are a big deal for us. And you make some pretty darn good money and you meet great people and the hosts always put you up for the night or two.
Wow.
You eat, drink and be merry, basically, with all kinds of wonderful folks. And they're all over there's thousands of people hosting them all over the country.
So if I wanted to host a house concert with you coming to perform, like, how would I do that? How would I reach out to you?
Well, you'd get in touch with me through Sonic. There's an outfit called Sonic Bids on the internet that I use, but I don't, because I don't have a website anymore, or at least right now. Again, so sonicbids.com/Gove Scrivenor, and that'll give you contact information, and then you invite your friends. You know, it's got nothing to do with me.
Right.
You invite your friends, email them, and so it's completely private, and you go from there. Usually there's not even a guarantee money-wise. It's all about what everybody wants to donate when they come.
Okay, great.
So it's no skin off the host's nose. They're not taking any real risk financially.
Right.
They just hope to get their friends together because they like whoever they're booking, and want to share it. You know.
So let me ask you this. I've heard bits and pieces of different people referring to bluegrass music. How would you say that your music is similar or not at all?
More similar. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Folk music comes out of the country music. Woody Allen, Woody Guthrie, and countless older acts. And bluegrass comes out of the mountains, and it's all, and then bluegrass country. Bluegrass is the original country, as far as I'm concerned. People were picking and grinning fiddles and banjos and everything long before any of the country acts came along back in the 20s and 30s.
Like, where does this come from?
And it's all mountain music, really.
Wow.
You know, old time music. That's where it started. It was up in the mountains in West Virginia, Western North Carolina. So I'm very close to bluegrass and enjoy picking a little bit of that stuff. I'm not real good at it, but I can get it, especially with the auto-harp. I can get involved with that.
This is when you have to sing now. You don't have to. You might should, though. You are my sunshine, only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I held my head.
Right now he's at intermission, but we're waiting for him to come back out later. But he is truly amazing. He really is. You can't find this anywhere in Atlanta. I'm just saying. Gove is what it is. He got on that auto-harp. Y'all hear me? Do y'all know what auto-harp is? I'm just saying. Google it. He's the truth. So, spotlightinthecity.com. I'm your girl, Miss Riss. Next time, y'all come with me to this house concert. It's going to be at my house next time. Come on, girl. Spotlightinthecity.com. Overall house concert, how it is, how the performance is, what do you think?
It's amazing. It's amazing. Gove is just incredible. And, oops, they're interrupting us. This is just a wonderful neighborhood. All the people on the street. It's just such a community. And to get an invitation in the mail like that, the mailbox, you know, to come down and to come to a garden party.
Right.
You know?
I'm going to do one tomorrow. Next weekend, it's on me.
Party, you know, with 30 of my neighbors and all, and meet new friends and all. And it's just incredible. I'm having a good time tonight.
Wow. Spotlight in the City. Thank you so much, Miss.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're here at the house concert, the garden party, as Miss Susan said, and we got a lot of neighbors out here being neighborly, networking, and they got little snacks and all that good stuff. And Gove is filling up his cup. And we're about to go back on in a minute. So stay tuned. Spotlight in the City.
North Country Fair. The winds hit heavy on the borderline. Remember me to the one who lives there. She once was true love of mine. If you're going where the snowflakes fall, where the winters freeze, and the summers end, well, see for me, she has a coat so warm to keep her from the howling wind. If you're going where the snowflakes fall, where the winters freeze, the summers end, and you do this, well, see for me, is a coat so warm, keep her from the howling wind. That's right. I wonder if she remembers me at all. So many times I've often prayed in the darkness of my nights, in the brightness my day. North Country Fair, the winds hit heavy, heavy on the borderline. Remember me to the one who lives there. She once was true love of mine. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Thank you. Thank you kindly.